Hello, everyone. Uh, we are back online today, and we will be starting our today's event right from 3 p.m. So please stay with us, and thanks for joining.
നീ എങ്ങടാ വെച്ചോ?
Madhumita Di can't hear you. Madhumita Di.
Madhumita madam, can you hear me? Amrita madam, are you there? Amrita madam.
Yes, sir. Madhumita Di has joined again. Madhumita Di has joined again. Please give her some time.
Yes. Yes, actually, I have some problem. So I think now I am audible. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So a very good afternoon to all the dignitaries and participants present over here. Welcome all of you at the third day of 5-day faculty development program on impact of COVID-19 on research initiatives and innovation, organized by Institutions Innovation Council and Innovation Cell of Greater Kolkata College of Engineering and Management of Joy School. I am Madhumita Ray, Assistant Professor of Computer Science and Engineering Department, have privilege to be the host of today's session. So now this is the time to start the today's first session on role of social media influencer during COVID pandemic by Dr. Rashmi Muira, Assistant Professor and Assistant Coordinator of MCOM Banking and Finance, Coordinator for Placement Cell, KPB Hinduja College of Commerce. Before starting the session, here is the brief profile of Dr. Muira. She has 15 years of experience. She achieved PhD guide in accountancy in University of Mumbai. She appointed as judge for state level research competition by University of Mumbai. Certified research paper reviewer, recipient of award in excellence in education by Rotaract Club of South Mumbai, completed 3 minor research projects under University of Mumbai. So welcome, ma'am. Welcome at this virtual platform of Faculty Development Program. Now I am requesting Madam to start the session.
First of all,
over
good
to you,
afternoon, ma'am. Thank you so much, Madhumita ma'am, for giving this lovely introduction. First of all, I would like to thank the management of this Kolkata College for giving me this opportunity for being the part of the faculty development. In this pandemic, we had gone through with many changes, and as the part of the education, we are the, you can say, we have gone through with the so many new things which we have never imagined. Also, having any kind of orientation, having any kind of conferences online is the very new thing. Okay, and all these things which are possible, whether it is a communication, whether it is a lecture, whether it is a webinar, anything, it's all due to these social media platforms. So the topic which I have chosen for discussion is the role of social media influencer in this pandemic. There is no need to give any much introduction regarding the pandemic, as we all have gone through with the impact of this pandemic. Since last 1.5 years has been completed, and now still we are in the same situation almost. Now in this pandemic, the biggest challenge for us as a teacher, as a faculty, is the communication, because we always have the habit to see our class, to see our students face to face, communicate with them, interaction with them, even with our faculty members, our colleagues who are working with us. We always miss them because there is a no face to face, or you can say physical communication is possible, but we try to get connected on lots of topics or lots of time through this web or through this social media platforms. And as few days back only we had come up with the news or the advisory by Government of India regarding there are restriction on these social media platforms. So after lots of discussion, it has come up or it has been decided by the authority that whatever is going on the social media platform, whether on the name of information, whether on the name of promotion or advertisement, there should be some foundation, there should be some restrictions on this flow. It should not be free flow, there should be some restriction. And there are various reasons, various incidents because of which this kind of restriction has come up. So this we know about the social media. Now who, you can say, like in movies or any television, there are the actors, there are the performers who take you to that particular situation or who make you feel that okay, you are the part of that movie or that particular situation. In the same way, on the social media platform, there are the social media influencers. These influencers are, you can say, a kind of the actors or a kind of the role player who will take you or who will connect to you with that platform. And as the time demands, we have n number of platforms which are there. And now not only the youngsters or the college students, we cannot say that ki, okay, youngsters are too much with the social media. Every generation is connected with the social media. The only variation is in the kind of information which they are exchanging, the kinds of things which they are searching. Only difference is that. Otherwise, there is a no generation gap in the social media platform, if you see. So today we just have a brief look that how the social media influencer has performed or has, you can say, survived in this pandemic. What are their contributions in this difficult situation? Okay, we are not going to see in very much detail, not their business. Okay, so we are not going to discuss about the commercial aspect. Let me be very clear. Commercial aspects means how the brandings they have changed, how much money is involved. We are just going to have an overlook that how this social media influencer has impacted on this total pandemic situation. Okay, on the mind of the people, because I have seen many n number of webinar has taken place on the mental health, mental well-being, because people on lots of stress, work stress, financial stress. So mental health and mental well-being is on the top of the, you can say, on the priorities to discuss. So we'll just have a look that how this social media influencer, what they have done actually, what is their stand in this particular situation, and what can be the, you can say, solution for the drawbacks of the use of the social media influencer and social media platform. We cannot eliminate these platforms. We have to be, whether you want, whether you don't want, you have to be part of these medias if you want to be in connection with the world. So we are supposed to find out the solution for the drawbacks, or you can say the negative impact of the social media influencers. So with this, I'm starting with the presentation. I hope I'm audible to everybody, and what I want to explain to my audience, they are very much going to understand this. Please feel free for asking any question related to the things which we are going to discuss today. Yeah. Is the screen is visible to everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. So we'll just have a look at role of social media influencer. I am Dr. Rashmi Maurya, Assistant Professor and Assistant Coordinator for MCOM Banking and Finance in KPB Hinduja College of Commerce, Mumbai. Yes. Here this picture we can see the picture of coronavirus. Yes, this virus everywhere we had seen. ये virus का picture हमने हर जगह देखा है. So many news channels, so many television programs and all this. As we can see that with this virus, around this virus, there are various logos of the social media platforms. And all these platforms are interconnected. Yes, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, so and so. The list is very long. Now, why we need to understand the social media? What is the need to understand about the influencer? See what the pandemic has done. Overall, everybody know pandemic has given you very, you can say, a tough time. There is not a single person who has seen the impact of pandemic. So the pandemic and the era of digitalization, what is the connection between these two? Because social platforms, social networking sites are the result of the going on the digital level, or you can say digitalization. So the pandemic has created the distance between the people. You and me, even for this conference, we are doing this communication on the web. Otherwise, generally what is done, the speaker will be on dais and the participants directly, they can face to face, they have the communication with them. So the biggest drawback is that it created a distance between the people. Communication has been restricted. Yes, the communication has been restricted between the people with whom you used to communicate face to face. Now, the pandemic has given these two issues. So the digitalization has given the way to come up out of that. That is the role and need of digitalization has been increased, because that is the only one solution to be in touch of everybody with whom you want to be in touch. And this digitalization has given the birth, or you can say has boosted the growth of the social media. And social media has become as the new normal way of communication. New normal way of communication, because after this pandemic also, we are going to have the mode of communication maximum through the digital way or maximum through the social media platform. Okay. This is the data given by the Global State of Digital 2021. We can simply, it's very simple, we can just have a look and understand overall the population at the global level. 7.83% population is in urban area. Okay. And mobile phone users are there. We have the internet users. We have active social media users. Compared to the total population, the active social media users as per these statistics is 53.6%. It can be more also, because every day, in every second, there is addition in the social media user. The same information which we have seen through the help of the picture, we can just have a brief look on this. The digital around the world. social platform has gained 1.3 million users every day during this pandemic. Thanks to this pandemic, the social media platform has gained the number of users. It can be because of choice, it can be because of force, but you have to use the social media platform. 4.2 billion people use social media platform around the world. The statistic says that. And 90% of the total users of the internet, they are on the social media. And the social media has influence to all age people. As I told you, there is no generation gap on the social media. The young as well as the old generation people, both categories are very much active on the social media platform. The area of interest may vary. Like young people wants to know the destination where they can go for the holidays. What are the job priorities are there? What can be helpful for them in the future in the professional life? It can be the area of interest for the young people. The old generation people, they search on the YouTube, on the Facebook, that how to have the cure for a particular issue. Yes, there are many n number of, you can say, videos are uploaded on the YouTube as well as on the Facebook, that how to get cure of this, drink this medicine, drink this kind of leaf or anything. So the area of interest can be anything, but the, or you can say, the core of this discussion is that we are the part of social media user. We are using that media. And these are the some of the examples of the social media communication platforms. You can be on any one platform, you can be on number of platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, Snapchat, Spaces, Tag, and many more. At the global level, there are n number of platforms. Yes, we can be on any platform, and every platform will give you the freedom of expression, a freedom to get connected to the with the people.
So,
Yes. Now, these are the, you can say, a platform which will give you the way to communicate. But there will be one player, there will be the one, you can say, person. Excuse me. I think somebody's mic is on. Kindly mute yourself. Yes.
கொண்டுட்டுங்களா வெளியா?
Any questions from audience? Hello.
Yes.
Is there any questions from audience? From participants? No, ma'am. I think.
Okay. Okay.
No,
By
no,
mistake, I think somebody's mic has been on.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So as we know that this pandemic, in this pandemic, the technology has played very important role for everybody, for us. And please kindly mute yourself. It's a request. Yes, we can see this picture. These are some of the top social media influencers in every area. Educators, coach, yes, entertain, every area you can, you give the take name of any area where you want. And you get a list of the influencers. There's a long list. These are some of the top which has been given by Dr. Jim Barry. Okay. Now the purpose of sharing this picture is that who are these social media influencers? Why we need to understand them, how they are affecting us. Now these social media influencers are the, you can say, a way, or they are the middleman who will connect you with the information which you are looking for. The social media influencers are the person who will bridge the gap between you and, as I said, the information which you are looking for. They will help you out to reach to up to your destination. Sometimes we purposely search how to make this, how to find that, where to go for this. Yes. Sometimes it comes to you on random basis, and out of curiosity you just click and you want to go through with the information in detail. Now we have the video consultation with the doctors also. The doctors give you prescription online. No need to go to the doctor also. So this is the advantage of the social media. Now influencer, there are three words: social media influencer. Social, when we say social means what? Being a social, it means being comfortable with the opposite person. It can be a group of people, it can be an individual, anybody. That is the social, meaning the social. Media, as we know that the definition says that it's a way of communication. When we say communication, it's two-way communication. An influencer. Influencers means who influence us, who give an impression in our mind. Okay. So what the social media influencer do? They simply give a impression in your mind. Impression related to any topic, any activity, any news. Yes, they dominate your mind, the time period for which you are watching that particular video, you are reading that particular information. And the impact of such videos, such information, such messages will be in your mind. In your subconscious mind, it will always be there. Okay, you start framing a kind of, you can say, impression in your mind about a individual, about a group, about a party, place, about anything. Whether it is a political party, whether it is any kind of, you can say, universities also. Nowadays, the universities, for attracting the students, for attracting the admissions, they take the help of the social media platform. Even they take the help of the social media influencers. Why they are playing such an important role? Because they are dominating, they are having an impression in your mind. Okay. Now what this social media influencer do? What they do actually? They have an impact on the thinking of the followers. Who are the followers? Who follow the informations, the directions given by the leader. The management says whatever we have read yet, management definitions of followers, the leader and followers. Okay, the leader will take the followers with him or her. That is the role of a leader. In this era, the role of leader is performed by the social media influencers. They influence people's decision making process. You may be very much, you can say, loyal with one particular brand, with one particular political party, with one particular, you can say, company. But these influencers have the power in their, you can say, way of communication, which will manipulate your decision making process. And the biggest advantage for the social media influencers is that they address audience at the same time. There is no restriction on the number of followers or number of, you can say, the viewership. There is no restriction. It can be lakhs, thousand, crores, anything. So in one short span of time, they have the capacity to address the large population, have impact on their mind, on the followers. And if you are not the follower, first time you are watching the video, first time you are reading that information or the article, they have the capacity to make you follower. Okay. And how they do this, what you can say, what kind of characteristics they possess. The social media influencer gather information and share with the followers. Any social media influencer, before coming on the platform, they gather the relevant information and then share with the follower. See, it's very simple. Why will you follow anybody? You will follow a person only if you think that that person is having more information, more experience, and more understanding than you. So they gather the information and they share with their followers. They have a skill. Every social media influencer have an individual skill. Skill of communication, skill of convincing the followers, skill of explaining the things. And every influencer is having a particular domination, or you can say they have the specific knowledge in a specific area. We had seen influencer in every area. Education may have, we have in a kind of political advancement, anything, any area. Every area is having the specific knowledge. I cannot be the influencer in, you can say, in cooking, in YouTube, in Facebook, everywhere I cannot be. I have to be at one place because I need to have a specific knowledge, then only people will follow me. Today the kids are saying, my photo is on Instagram, on the Snapchat, so many people are following me. Okay. Because they have a specific knowledge in putting their photos on the Instagram and their stories on the Snapchat, which you may not have. So social media influencers have a specific skill. They have their advanced knowledge in a specific area, which makes their personality different. And they become the role model for their followers. Role model means the followers want to be like them only. It is always asked to the young students or the young generation people, who is your role model? Why? Because when your role model is set, like it is okay, very much defined, it is understood that the person is going to have all the skills, all the, you can say, knowledge, every kind of thing from that role model only. So in short, social media influencers are the actors or the models or the role models for their followers. What they do, they dominate the thinking process of the followers. They change the decision making process of the followers. They address mass audience at the same time and have impression on.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, there is an announcement.
Yes.
So participants, you are requested to fill up the feedback form provided at the chat box. Please fill up the feedback form. Okay, ma'am. Okay. Yes, continue, ma'am.
Yeah. So social media influencers are the role model for their followers who follow them. And this point is very important because when we say the followers take them as their role model, they try to be like them. And we had seen in recent time there are n number of celebrities who has come up on the social media platform and become the influencers. I'm not taking name of any celebrity, but there are n number of celebrity who has become now the social media influencers because they understand that whatever they want to share with the population, with their audience, they are going to follow that. Now we can just, with the help of the picture, I would like to explain you with who are the social media influencers. One influencer is there and we have followers. What the role played by this influencer? He have the impact on the mind of the followers. You can be on any place, hashtag is always put on any important message. Facebook, it's very common. If anybody wants to say anything, hashtag. It means this message, this information is very, very important. Then there are various signs through which people show their reactions about any kind of information given by these influencers. Now coming on the influencers' role in this pandemic. Now, activities of social media influencer in the pandemic, we can have a look in very short. The role of influencers has not been restricted only towards the promotion of the company brand. Previously, these influencers work for the promotion of the brand in the luxury brand. How it has been started? They have started with the luxury brand promotions. Okay. So, just a second. Yeah. So they have started with the promotion of the company's brand. But the slowly, as we had seen this pandemic, the role of this influencer has been changed. Their participation has been increased in the area of creating awareness among the people regarding the health, vaccination, virus, how it spread, what should be, you can say, precautions you should take. Yes, their participation has been increased. These influencers also spread information among their followers regarding the preventive measures of COVID, of this pandemic. Wash your hand, use of the mask. Yes. Then influencers are trying to slow the spread of coronavirus. Yes, because as we said, the followers have an impact on their mind. They have their influencer as their role model. So if the role model is saying that wash your hand, they will wash their hand. If the role model is saying, okay, this particular vaccine is going to save your life, people will opt for that vaccine. Okay. The exchange of information has been very, very easy through the help of social media influencer. Whether it is the pharmaceutical companies, whether it is the government bodies, everybody has taken the help of them in creating awareness among the people regarding this pandemic, how to prevent them, yes, what are the things which they should follow. Then influencers also trying to solve the the spread of coronavirus, spreading the toxic positivity. Now, what is the toxic positivity? It's a term which has come up now in this pandemic. Toxic positivity means being positive Okay, being affirmative in the difficult situation. That is the biggest thing, that is the biggest role which is played by this influencer. They have continuously, you can say, given the toxic positivity to their followers. They have admitted that, okay, the condition is very bad, pandemic has affected everybody, but we have to be positive. We have to engage ourselves. There are n number of videos which will tell you that how to be positive at home, how to do the exercise, how to go for meditation, how to do the work from home. Yes, so spreading the toxic positivity is the, you can say, most important action done by the influencers. The influencers try to bridge the gap between the information related to pandemic and the people. There are many things which we are not aware, which we come to know by reading some articles, by reading, you can say, some information, or connecting with the influencer, watching their videos, following them, looking at them, what they are doing, what exercise they are doing, what activities they are doing. So the bridge can be gap between the information and the follower by the influencer. Now there is a debate, the information as misinformation. There are various incidents which took place, and because of which it has been said that the social media platform is spreading the wrong information, or social media influencers, they are giving the wrong information to their followers to increase their numbers of followers, to increase their subscription, to increase their view. The followers are paid. Yes, there are many kind of allegation which has come up on the influencers, that influencers are paying to the followers so that they should follow them. As we know that every coin is having two sides, so same with the social media influencer also. The debate is there, that information and misinformation. And in this pandemic, as a picture we can see, there are n number of hands. Every hand is having its own thing to say. Yes, some will tell you about the issue, some will tell you about the number of cases, some will tell you about the guidelines about the lockdown, how it has been outbreak, what are the activities taken by the government or actions taken by government, and so on. Excuse me. So now this discussion or this debate between the information and misinformation is need to be clear. It's need to be, you can say, understand by the followers and by everybody, but by us also. I may not be following any social media influencer, I'm not regularly following anybody, but sometimes I come across with the news, with the video, with the information posted by such influencer, and I get very much affected because of that. I may get impression in my mind that in my particular area, in my particular state, the government is not doing so good. I get information related to that. So much, there is an ocean of information which is present. And the role of influencer is to take out the relevant information and make you understand with that information whatever is required for you. Okay, now what is misinformation? Misinformation, in a very simple way, It can be deliberate or unintentional spread of misinformation on the social media platform. It can be deliberate, it can be unintentional also. Many times, after the government regulation, the circulation of WhatsApp message has been stopped. There has been restriction on the forwarding of the messages. Otherwise, if we have paid attention, initially when we had faced this pandemic or this coronavirus, n number of videos used to circulate on WhatsApp. Yes. What kind of information? Like, you eat this garlic, you will be good, you will be out of the danger of the coronavirus. You eat this kind of Ayurvedic medicine, you will be out of the danger of the coronavirus. Or so many people died because of the virus. There are various, if you go and check the histories in the YouTube, on the Facebook, n number of videos, fake videos has been circulated. The video was in year 2013. A girl is fent off in the shopping mall because of the heart attack. But the same video has been tagged and circulated number of times saying that the girl is died due to virus attack, coronavirus attack. That is your misinformation. Misinformation in this pandemic created by the influencers unintentionally many times and sometimes intentionally also, related to the false claim of vaccine, that due to vaccine you have these side effects. Yes, you buy the vaccine, is available there, concentrators are available there. You may have seen there was a flood of information in the end of the month of April. You open the Facebook, you open the WhatsApp, you find that call on so and so number, you get concentrated there. You call so and so number, you get oxygen there. So these fake messages has been circulated, which is very, very wrong. Why? Because this kind of fails, or you can say the misinformation creates the panic among the society. It creates the social disharmony among the people. So there is misinformation there, where the deliberate, intentionally people are doing just to increase the number of followers, just to increase the number of subscription. There are many cases where we can see that anything related to the pandemic, they have written, do this yoga, you will be okay. Breathe in this way, you will be fine from the coronavirus. Though there is no medical proof for all these kind of treatments. Okay. So misinformation is the biggest drawback of this social media influencer part, from their side. But as I said, the social media and the influencers will be the part of our life. Use of social media platform will be the new normal communication way we have to follow. So the way out is to improve the media and information literacy. Media and information literacy means what? See, media and information literacy means developing a attitude to verify the knowledge, the information which is given to you. You must have the attitude to verify the information and then understand it. Do not blindly follow what your follower is saying. That is the only way out, because government can only put the ban on the circulations. They can change the policies, but we are using the platform. So these influencers, when we are following them, when we are listening them, we are supposed to have the habit to understand that what they are saying, find out how authentic it is. Do the information is having any base or not? And then to take the relevant decision. Thank you, everybody. And these are the some references which I have taken for this particular topic. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. And the session was a wonderful session. And you have explained each and everything nicely and that are in detail also. So now, participants, if you have any questions, you may ask now.
Yes, I'm open for the question answer.
If you have any questions, then you can ask me.
There is a question in the chat box.
Okay. Okay, then I need to write. Okay, ma'am,
Yes,
there
madam,
is a
yes.
question at the chat box that what are the overall trends in news coverage on influencer during COVID-19?
See, thank you, Rajesh, for asking this question. When we say the overall trends in news coverage by this influencer, as I said, the news regarding the number of deaths, number of cases, number of vaccine available, number of people got the vaccine, yes, number of people who are unemployed due to this pandemic, how they are using this information, that is the most important task here. Your media literacy is going to tell you that I'm not taking the name of any person. Now there is a channel where the speaker, the influencer, is very effective in area of the analysis of the government reports, the datas. I regularly follow him, I regularly watch his video. Now I have been understand over a period of time that whatever he is saying, the data what he's presenting regarding the coronavirus vaccination, government policies, government strategies, they are majority of time one-sided. Okay, one-sided because he has analyzed the data on his own point of view. He has not taken the view of the other or the government or the other side. So news trend is there, positive impact is there, as we come to know that the what can be the preventive measures, what we should do, what we should not do. But with that, fake news has circulated at a very large number. Okay, so the you can say the success rate of fake news is more than the actual news. Thank you.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, ma'am. There is another question in the chat box, that is how to develop media literacy to check the credibility of SMI, or is there any other ways to know their credibility?
See, regarding these social media influencers, how to check their credibility? It's a, you can say it's a kind of question how we follow any kind of actor. If I have an you can say mindset about an influencer that Mr. A, whatever he is saying that is good, and I'm blindly follow that. Misinformation given by him, I'm just following, taking up in my mind. But when we talk about the media literacy, why it has come up? It has come up because of this. The influencers are giving very wrong information. Many times it has been found by the sources, by the authorities. If you want, you can visit the websites. There are many websites on the search engines, websites by the government of India, that is information ministry. They have the list of the influencers. They have the list of informations which are fake. They cannot put the name of any influencer directly. It has not been mentioned directly that Mr. X or Mr. Y is giving a fake information. You will very well get the relevant information there, okay, that this information is fake. Then you can very well correlate that who has given the information, that fellow is giving you the wrong information. And as far as the credibility is said, credibility, now people are comparing this credibility with the number of followers, with the number of subscription. If I have a 1 million followers and the second person is having 1.1 million followers, definitely the other person will have the more and more, we can say, credibility than me, unless and until the follower himself or herself is getting aware through the information. He or she has to verify the information. If the person is saying that, okay, government has given the dose to 18% of the population, so you need to verify the base of such information. Is this information present on the government sites, websites, or anything? If not, then that is your fake news. I hope I am clear what you want to understand about these influencers. And why I have taken the one more important thing, because our students, the young generation, they are very, very much influenced by them. Few years back, there was a news that there are some influencers, because of their influence, the young generation, they are going on the path of the suicide also. So we need to be very careful on these influencers, what our students are watching, whom they are following. Obviously, we cannot have the control on them, but at least we can have a track. And as a teacher, as a mentor, we are able to very well explain them that whether this follower is giving them a correct information or not. Yes. Anybody has any other question?
Thank you, ma'am. So any questions from participants? So ma'am, I think no more questions from participant side.
Okay.
So thank you, ma'am. Okay, ma'am, there is another questions, I think.
Yes. What are the role of influencer?
Yeah, from Rajashri Chakraborty, there is another question that what are the role of influencer in the information landscape?
See, the role of influencer in the landscape of the information, as I said, information is an ocean. There's no restriction, no starting or end of it. The influencer need to find out, he has to or she has to refine out the information in which he wants to have his mastery. As a main characteristics of an influencer is that he or she will be very, very knowledgeable and expert in his area, whatever he is saying. So his role is to get or to extract the best and correct information for his followers and supplying that information on time with the mass, you can say, to the mass number of people, through with the use of the most easiest way of communication. Because in India still we have very limited social platform users. Facebook and Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, these are the most popular, you can say, platforms. And out of that also we find that always Facebook is the largest, we can say, having the largest number of users. So the influencer duty is to choose such platform where the followers are of same area of interest. I cannot be the Instagram influencer by providing the information among the medicine, how to go for Ayurvedic medicines, because I know the followers are the maximum young generation. So I have to take such platform which is most suitable one, extract the correct information, relevant information, and supply to my followers who are looking for that. I hope, Rajeshri, I am clear.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. And I think there is no questions from participant side. So thank you very much, ma'am. So on behalf of Greater Kolkata College of Engineering and Management, ma'am, we like to felicitate you with a digital memento as a token of honor. This is for you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. So now we will start the next session. Our next session on startups, opportunities, and challenges in cybersecurity during COVID-19 by Dr. Sunil Kumar, Assistant Professor, School of IT, Auro University, Surat, Gujarat. So before starting this session, here is the brief profile of Dr. Kumar. Dr. Sunil Kumar is currently working as Assistant Professor in the School of IT at Auro University with over 15 years of experience. Prior to Auro University, he has associated IIMT University and IIMT Engineering College, Meerut. He holds a PhD degree in Computer Science and Engineering from Swami Vivekananda Suvarti University. That is NAC accreditation, that is A-grade accreditation University, India. He has more than 15 years of teaching and research experience at both UG and PG level. His research interests include cryptography, blockchain technology, cyber security, Internet of Things, and cloud computing. He is a professional member of ACM and Computer Society of India. He is an editorial board member of various international journals. He is AWS certified solutions architect, Oracle certified Java programmer, and ISTQB certified tester. He has published more than 20 research papers, including 10 Scopus publications in various international journals, such in Springer Book Chapter, Elsevier, IEEE, SEM, and UGC referred journals. He has presented more than 20 papers at various international conferences. He worked as reviewer for various journals and conferences. He also received Best Paper Awards at various national and international conferences. He is the author and co-author of many IT books. He has also published or granted one international, that is Australian patent, and 2 national, that is Indian patent, in the field of Internet of Things. He has delivered more than 10 plus technical talks and webinars on cyber security, information security, and Internet of Things across global. He is also serving as a member of Institute of Engineers, India, and Blockchain Council, USA. He has honored as session chair, keynote speaker, TPC member, advisory committee member at international and national seminars, workshops, and conferences across globe. Welcome, sir. Welcome at this digital platform. Now the next session is over to you, sir.
Thank
Please.
you for, thank you for this welcome. And now I will share my PPT first of all. Kindly allow me to share my PPT.
So, sir, I think you can present your PPT.
There is a message, host disable screen sharing. Yeah, now it is.
Now, yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think it is visible.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is visible. Yes.
Okay, fine. Just a minute. Yeah, thank you for inviting me in this FDP. Yeah, I have taken a topic related to this COVID-19 pandemic situation. And in this pandemic situation, we just every activity or every education webinars we are attending with the help of internet. And we can see everywhere ki we are trying to digitalize everything. And before this pandemic situation, whenever there was a FDP or any workshop, faculty or student have to present in the seminar hall, and the external expert will come and deliver the session. But due to this pandemic situation, nowadays we are not able to conduct in the campus, and we are taking the help of internet. And with the help of internet, as well as we are heavily using the smart gadgets. So the role of internet has become very useful in our daily life, and not in this pending situation, in this modern time, or in this 21st century. In this 21st century, we can see that internet is very useful. Yeah, my PPT is visible now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, fine.
Sir, just present it, sir. This is
Not a full screen. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Now.
Now, okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah. So we can see that in this 21st century, internet has become a great platform and technology of this in this time, and internet has become an integral part of our daily life. Not in this pandemic situation. Apart from this pandemic situation, we can see that without internet, we cannot consider our mobile or laptop it is working, because we are heavily dependent on the internet nowadays for the education or for the communication also. Internet definitely encourage the creativity and imagination, and we know internet is a very valuable source of knowledge. But again, whenever we go online, lots of attackers are active, lots of threats are there, lots of vulnerabilities maybe. So with the help of cyber security, we can protect ourselves whenever we are online, whenever we do any online activity. So here, if we see the global demography of the cyber world, so this is the picture of 2019. In 2019, the number of internet users was 4.13 billion. And if you will divide this 4.13 billion in 3 to 4 categories, just like age wise, we can divide, gender wise, or account type, we can divide. So here we can see the gender wise, it is almost 50-50. 50% male and 50% females are nowadays using the internet, and they are using internet for social media, for downloading movies, for sending the emails, for net banking, because in this time we want the digitalization, we want that everything should be available in our hand. And before the mobile, there was a option, either we should have a desktop or laptop, but now everything is available in our mobile in form of a application. And without internet, we cannot consider that our device is working or not. So internet has become just like electricity. Just like electricity is coming, then when we feel comfortable. If same way, if internet is coming, then we feel, yeah, we are connected with the world. Otherwise, we feel that we are not connected with the world. We are disconnected, because every time, at every moment, a new information is coming, or on our social media, on our WhatsApp, on YouTube, on every day, every second, new YouTube video, new post, new Twitter, new LinkedIn message is coming. Here we can see it is the picture of 2020. It is just showing that what is happening in the world in a single minute. So in just 60 seconds, what is happening? So nowadays we are heavily using the social media, just like if you talk about the YouTube, Netflix, Facebook, we are using. So see, in every 60 second, 4.7 million videos are viewed in just every 60 seconds. So this is the picture of the whole world. So from this wheel, we can analyze that how much data is being downloaded or how much data we are uploading on the internet. Just like if we are at our home and we are watching the movies with the help of Netflix or Prime. So here we can see the Netflix in every 60 seconds the 7,64,000 hours are watched. Or we are if we talk about the mobile applications, in every 60 seconds 4 lakh applications are downloaded, or in WhatsApp or in our Messenger, 59 millions messages are sent. So this is possible only with the help of internet. So if for a 1 second, 1 minute, if internet will stop, all this transaction will stop. So this is the role of internet. Internet has become an integral part of our daily life. And on the cyberspace is what? Cyberspace is anything that has to do with the internet. Because we use the internet for our personal use. We use the internet for our business, to manage our transportation, electricity, banking, and so many other daily life activities. Sometimes we use the internet or smart gadget to play the video games. Sometimes we download the movies, watch the TV shows. So we are heavily dependent on the internet, and we connect. Sometimes we connect. We want to connect with our friends with the help of video call or voice call, so that we can communicate easily. Nowadays, we can see in 3 months, after 3 months, definitely the 5G will launch, because Geo has completed the 5G testing. So then speed will increase. Then the new dimension of the 5G will be used. The 5G will be used in our IoT. 5G will be used in our to get the updated information everywhere. We are going on the road. We want the updated information. What is happening in just in nearby cities, in nearby area, what is happening. So with the help of 5G, you will get the updated information, because the speed will increase. So here, if you will see how we can use the cyber security. So cyber security is basically connected with the internet. Because internet or the cyber world has become an integral part of our daily life, it has come in our personal life, professional life, everywhere. Every time we want the internet. So whenever we store any information, or whenever we try to access any information with the help of internet. We are sitting in India, we are sitting anywhere, because internet give the facility you can access the information anywhere, anytime, with the help of any device. Just like you are having a mobile, you are having a laptop or desktop. So, but whenever you have a information, you need a security. So cyber security give the facility, provide some standards, so that our information, whenever we are transmitting our information or we are downloading, we are sending any information to our friends, we are sending any video, any type of information we are sending or receiving, cyber security provide the protection. How it provides the protection? It provides the protection in form of threats, because there are lots of threats are available on the internet. So we will talk about the threats and how the cyber security provide different techniques, how cyber security provide the tools so that we can serve the internet in a safe mode. So if we are talking about the internet, because we cannot delete internet from our daily life, we cannot delete the internet from our professional life, because it has become the integral part of our daily life. So same way, because internet has become our daily life part, so if we want, we should access the internet, we should access our information if in safe mode, so that only the authorized person will be able to access the information. No unauthorized person or unauthorized person should be able to see my content. No unauthorized person should be able to modify or delete my content. No unauthorized person should be able to stop my availability. Suppose there is a website and I want to access my website 24/7, but sometime it is not available. So there are basically three type of challenge over the internet. Whenever we have information, the unauthorized user want to access your information. He want to know your confidential data. He want to know your personal data, so that he can misuse your data. He can sell out your data to the hackers, to the persons who want to misuse. So on the internet, there are multiple type of threats are available. It's like different type of viruses, different type of malwares, different type of threat actors are available, and they want to access your information in unauthorized way. They want to use your information, or you can say they want to misuse your information, so that he can get some financial benefits. So the purpose of cyber security is to protect your data and your integrity of your computing assets. Integrity means no unauthorized person will be able to modify or delete the content. What information you are sending to your friend, it should reach in the same way. You are sending some amount, you send 5,000 to your friend, but if the integrity will break, the message will be modified, the amount will be modified. So the main purpose of the cyber security is to maintain the integrity, to maintain the confidentiality, to maintain the availability. So with the help of these three things, we can achieve the secure environment over the internet, because our information, our Aadhaar card number, our mobile number, our email ID, our bank account number, our credit card details, all are very important. Our password, even our password of our email account or our banking account, net banking, it is very important. So to provide the protection to this type of sensitive data, we need the cyber security. So with the help of cyber security, we can provide the protection to our sensitive data, so that no unauthorized person should be able to access my data. He will not be able to see my data. Just like nowadays, our WhatsApp is also ensuring that they are providing end-to-end encryption. It means whatever message you are sending to your friend, before sending from your device, it will be encrypted first, then it will be sent to your friend. And at your friend side, it will be decrypt first, then it will be converted into the readable format. So nowadays there is a term end-to-end encryption. So what is that? It provides the confidentiality. Even the company person, even the company users, even the owner of the company who is providing this facility, they cannot read your message in the original format. They can see just it is an encrypted message. Only the sender and the receiver can see the encrypted message, because that is the power of end-to-end encryption, and that is the use of this cyber security. Now, sometimes we connect this cyber security with the information security. Actually, information security is a branch of the cyber security. Cyber security is basically an umbrella. In that, your information security will come, network security will come, cloud security will come. Every type of security related to your computing assets. Our computing assets are your mobile. It is a IT asset. Your laptop, your desktop. It is our IT asset. Your server. It is our IT asset. So whatever information you are storing in these type of IT assets, the ultimate purpose is to provide the confidentiality, to provide the integrity, and to provide the availability of that data. And that is the aim of the cyber security. Cyber security objective is to provide these three terms. And in this, we can say that we are providing the safety. In general, we will say our data is safe. So when I say our data is safe, it means we are having the confidentiality, we are having the integrity, we are having the availability. And this information security is a sub branch of the cyber security. In this information security, we focus on the information, whatever data we are having, whatever data we keep in our hard disk or in our cloud. So if we are talking about the information, then we are saying it is an infosec or information security. And this information security is the part of, or we can say information security is a specific discipline under this cyber security umbrella. So whenever we will say it is a cyber security, so it covers all the things. It covers the information security, it covers the application security, network security, and nowadays we are having Internet of Things, IoT. Again, in the IoT, we are having different threats, different vulnerabilities. So whenever I say it is I want the IoT security, I want the cloud security. So all this cloud security, IoT security also come under this cyber security. Cyber means there is a cyber world, and over the cyber world, we want the security. So all these network security, application security are the sister concern, or we can say it is the specific discipline under this cyber security umbrella. So here we can see some of the example of the IT assets with the help of this picture. Just like if we are having some network equipment, router, hub, or firewall, or we are having a server or computer, or we may have information, we may have a softwares. So these are our assets, because every asset have a value. Router is have a value, software, our computer, our data is having a value. So anything, any assets that is having a value is known as the asset. And just a minute. Yes. And whenever there will be a asset, there is a chance any condition or any unauthorized person or any unauthorized activity can harm these assets. So these are known as the threat. So threat is a condition that can harm or that can damage or that can compromise our asset. It's like in this time we can see there is a asset. There is a threat, that is the COVID-19 virus. Virus is a threat because virus is a malicious thing and we want to protect ourselves. So that's why we are sitting in our home at our personal place. So threats will be always there in either in our natural environment or sometime it will be the related to IT assets. So these are some of the examples, just like the natural disasters, just like fire, flood, earthquake. These are the natural disasters and these are the threats. So we cannot say that when the fire will come and the flood will come, but we can predict if there will be a situation, then there will be a flood or there will be an earthquake. So there are some natural disaster, there are some cyber attacks, there are some malwares. Malwares means the virus, worm, ransomware, different type of malware. So all these type of threats are available in the cyber world, and our ultimate goal of cyber security is to protect our, just a minute. Yeah, sorry for the disturbance, there was a call. Yeah, so we are talking about the threats. The threats are what? Threats are a condition that can cause the harm, loss or damage or of our assets. So there are lots of example we can see. We are talking about the malwares just like virus. Nowadays we are facing a threat, COVID-19 virus. So same way in the cyber world there may be different threats. So whatever there will be a threat, they will try to affect the confidentiality, integrity and availability. Confidentiality means we are having some confidential information and some unauthorized person want to disclose my information. He want to know what is having in my file, what is my password. So if somebody will know my password, that means my confidentiality will break. I am having a credit card. If somebody will know my credit card number and CVV number, so it will break my confidentiality. So these are the different type of threats. They are trying to break the confidentiality. They try to break the integrity. Integrity is they want to modify my information. So that is the integrity, attack on integrity. Confidentiality, just they want to see my information. Just they want to know what information I am having. Availability, whatever I am using, whatever I am providing, they want to break the availability. So if they will got the success, whatever information or whatever service you are providing, suppose you are running an e-commerce company and you are having a website and your service is not available at a particular moment, so it means this is the attack on the availability. Your service is not available. So there are different type of threat can be that can affect the confidentiality, integrity, and availability. And with the help of cybersecurity, we provide these three things. We provide the confidentiality, integrity, and availability. So overall, the whole cybersecurity or information security or any type of security move around these three words. Your aim or service cybersecurity expert or professional objective is to achieve these three things, and the attacker objective is to break these three things. Either he will break the confidentiality, or he will break the integrity, or he will break the availability. So around these three words, the cybersecurity will move. So these are some threat sources, because here we have seen different type of threats. Yeah, one, it is very important. It is a vulnerability. I will give you a real life example of this vulnerability, because in this we can see some of the IT related vulnerability. Just like vulnerability is what? Vulnerability is weakness, a loophole. So if you are having a system, you are having an information system, and in your information system you are having some weakness, or you are having some loopholes, so then it is known as the vulnerability. Just like you are using the social media, you are having an email, but your password is very weak, because it is a weakness. If your password is weak, anybody can easily guess your password, and anybody can easily access your account with the help of internet. So weak password, or sometimes we are having a software bugs. Software can be your application software can be your system software. So if your software is having a bug, it means that is a weakness. Now the weakness has come in your software. So what company will do? Company will provide you the updates. And if you will download the updates and you will install the updates, your bug will remove. So that's why time to time the antivirus companies or your application, your Windows operating system or any type of operating system, if you are having a genuine licensed software, the company release the updates, because whenever they will find a software bug, they release the updates. Okay, so that they can no unauthorized person will be able to break the confidentiality, integrity, or availability. So these are the vulnerability. Whenever a attacker will find the weakness, the vulnerabilities, because attackers are what? These are the threats. So when a threat will find a vulnerability, they will exploit the vulnerability. So if you will close all your vulnerabilities, just like if you are having an antivirus, right? Antivirus is used to protect your system, your network. You are having a firewall, but sometime if your firewall is outdated, you have not renewed your firewall, you are not renew your antivirus, so then vulnerability will come. So when vulnerability will come, definitely weakness has come. Then there is a possibility of attack. So threats will find the vulnerability and they will exploit the vulnerability, and your system will come in a risk. Then risk will start. So when your risk will start, you will have a loss. You will have a loss of, maybe you will have a financial loss, you will have a information loss, you will lose your data, confidential data. Company have very sensitive data, or you are having a very confidential data. Sometime you may lose your password, you may lose your plan, future plan. The company is having, suppose they want to introduce a new product, and your information will leak to your competitor, and competitor will misuse your information, and they will release the same product in the less price. Sometimes we have listened the news, the model of that company is leaked. What is that? It is the confidentiality. It is an attack on confidentiality. If someone had disclosed the confidential information. So sometimes the competitor companies want to know what my competitor company is doing. They want to disclose the detail about their current product or new product. So there is a very reputed company, and they are having they release one or two new products annually, and there is a competitor who want to know what are the new feature, what are the design, what are the model of the new company, new product that they will launch, when they will launch. So when the competitor will have that information, then what they will do, they will misuse that information. They will try to create a same type of product in less price, and they will release their product before their due date, before their release, and they will have a financial benefits. So that's why the information is very important. Our data is very important. Either your password, either your Aadhaar card number, or your email ID, or any type of data you are having, your personal data, your confidential data, your financial data, your sales data, that is very important. So here we are talking.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, there is an announcement. That is, all the participants, please fill up the feedback form, which is provided at the chat box. Please fill up the feedback form. Okay, sir. You can continue, sir.
Yeah. Thank you. So after this threat and vulnerability, we are having a risk. Risk is the combination of threat and vulnerability. Whenever there will be a threat and there will be a vulnerability, then there will be a risk. So if we take the example of the current situation, COVID-19 situation, in this time, there is a threat, that is a COVID-19 virus. And if the virus will find the vulnerability in your body, just like you are not wearing a mask, you are not washing your hand, you are not maintaining the social distancing, or even if you have you are not taken the vaccine, but you are maintaining the social distancing, you have increased your immunity. What you are doing this? So if you are following the guidelines of this COVID-19 situation, it means you are reducing the risk, because you are trying to minimizing the vulnerabilities. So all these are the vulnerabilities. If you will not wear the mask, then there will be a chance the virus will attack. If you will not maintain the social distancing, then there is a chance. If you will not wash your hand regularly, then there is a chance. So these are the vulnerability. Whenever a virus will find the vulnerability, it will do the attack. So that's why we are sitting in our home, because we know in the home virus cannot come. Virus is a threat, and we are trying to increase our immunity, so that if suppose virus will attack, then our immunity will do the fight and we will not have a problem. So from our daily life, we can connect this cyber security, because in our daily life, what is the priority? in this time, why every organization is closed? Because priority is our security. If we will secure, then we can get the education, we can earn the money. But if we will not secure from this threat, that is the COVID-19 virus, then we will lose everything. So just like in our daily life, we need the security from any type of malware or any type of, you can say, virus, or just like we are facing this situation. And that's why we are in home isolation. So same way on the internet, we are having an environment in that there are multiple type of threats. And what we have to do, we have to minimize or control our vulnerabilities. Just like in this time, we are using precautions. We are wearing a mask, sanitizing the hands, whatever we are doing for our health, for our protection. Same way on the internet, we have to minimize the vulnerabilities. Vulnerabilities is weakness, so that we will not have a risk. So risk is what? Whenever there will be a threat as well as there will be a vulnerability, then there will be a risk. Otherwise, there will be a no risk. Suppose there is a risk, suppose there is a threat, but there is no vulnerability. Nowadays, suppose virus is outside our home, but we are safe because we are not having any vulnerability. So same way, see, this is the real life example. And after this, we will move to the startup point. So here, there is an asset, that is the diamond, and threat is, suppose that there is a thief who want to, because he is not authorized person, but he want that asset. So here you can see if the diamond is in a room that is not secure, door is open, no security is there, what will happen? Threat will take the advantage of that vulnerability. So there is a loop weakness, and he will easily catch this diamond, and he will get this diamond easily. See, so there will be a risk. So if we will not provide, will not take any protective measures, will not take any security measures, definitely there will be a risk. Same way, there is, suppose threat is your virus, and you are inviting the virus, you are not wearing a mask, then definitely you are providing an environment and you will come in a risk. So the purpose of, now we can understand, in the right hand side we can see there is a protective measure. So if your asset will be in a protective environment, it's like nowadays we are in a safe zone. We are at home, then we consider we are safe. Even virus will not affect at our home. So same way, the cyber security play a very important role. This cyber security will provide this protection to your data, to your information, to your IT assets. So when you will use the cybersecurity rules, cybersecurity tools and techniques, you will have a security, you will have a safety. So because in this pandemic situation, we can, now we are very much concerned, we are very much serious about our health or our family. We are giving priority to our health first. So that's why we are taking the protective measures. Same way we have to follow on the internet. Whenever we will access any information, first of all, we have to think that website is authentic website or not. If we are downloading a software that is free, but we are not taking the security measures, this website, it may have some malware, it may, whenever we will download a file, the malware will come. So that type of security measure we have to take on the internet. But on the internet, we will not give the priority to the security. We give the priority कि we should get the free content, free software, so that we can easily use. We will not give the priority to the security. Our system will hack, our information will be misused. We use very easy password. So that we can easily remember. But we cannot think that if our password will weak, anybody can guess and anybody can misuse my information on my Facebook or LinkedIn or Twitter. Okay, so this is just the base of this cybersecurity. Why cybersecurity is so important. So these are the category. Cybersecurity have these domains. I have just given the overview. What is, if we are talking about cloud, IoT, or any type of security, it come under the cybersecurity. Either it is an application security or it is a, and CIA, confidentiality, integrity, and availability, we have already discussed. No. And nowadays we are very much using the IoT, Internet of Things. Everything we want to connect with the internet. We want that our refrigerator, our any electronic device or any device, any object, we want to connect with the internet. So whenever we will connect our device with the internet, risk will start, because over the internet there are different type of threats, and this threat will take the advantage of vulnerabilities. And nowadays we want the automation at our home. We want the smart light, we want the smart appliances. We are in our smart cities. So whenever we say it is smart means we are using the IoT. We are connecting our device with internet, so that with the help of our mobile we can operate anything. With the help of mobile we can operate our lights, our appliances, our AC, our refrigerator, our smart TV. But first of all, you have to connect your device with the internet. And nowadays, this is a new domain of the security. In this domain, lots of research are going on, lots of research papers. Researchers are doing research, lots of patent, lots of research are going, because nowadays we are considering that every city should be smart. So whenever a city will be smart, definitely we will use the internet. We will have an internet. That's why we need the 5G. In our retail sector, in environment, in agriculture, lots of domains are there. Lots of scopes, lots of opportunities are there in this field of IoT, because we want everything should be smart. Smart agriculture, smart parking, smart roads should be. But again, there are some risks. So that risk can be reduced with the help of cybersecurity. Now, because we are having very limited time, so here we have seen in our talk, the growth of data is exponential. Number of open vulnerabilities are there, and human error create a level of complexity. And with the help of that, because there are lots of opportunities over the internet, because we have seen in the IoT security, cloud security, information security, data security, lots of scope is there. So if we will talk about the startup opportunities and challenges in this COVID-19 situation, because in this time we are heavily using the internet, and there is a need of security. There is a need of tool that can reduce the risk, that can smartly manage the risk, smartly identify the risk, and smartly mitigate the risk. So there is a scope of AI also. In the cybersecurity, we can use the AI technique, we can use the machine learning, we can design such type of tool that will be smart, that can create a secure environment. So opportunities are there. These are some of the point. We have to create a better and cheaper security solution. We have to provide. So if we have an idea, suppose nowadays in this time the multiple type of antivirus are available, but I have an idea, suppose I can create such type of antivirus that can smartly detect the any type of malware in fast and very fast, and it can provide the solution in better way, right? So these are the possibilities in that you can think and you can just design a new tool. You can integrate the AI, you can use the machine learning to design a new tool, to design a new protocol. Just like there are lots of vulnerability assessment tools are available, just like Wireshark, Nmap, NetSparker. So list is very long. Some are open source. So if you have a capability, if you are very good programmer, or if you are very much creative, then you can design a new network protocol or network vulnerability assessment tool that can provide the better security or better assessment result from this. Suppose you can create a better tool than Wireshark, NetMap, or NetSparker. Because when the Wireshark was launched, there was some of the tools, but they find the possibility what they can do something new, right? So lots of opportunities are there in these fields in cybersecurity. With the help of cybersecurity, we can provide more advanced and affordable security tools to everyone. That's why the first line I have highlighted in bold, to make the cybersecurity more advanced. So how we can create a more advanced? We can use the AI so that our tool will have a capability of AI, have a capability of machine learning. He will learn from the environment, and he will create, he will easily identify. So startup opportunities are there in the cybersecurity to provide, to make cybersecurity more advanced and more affordable for everyone. Nowadays, suppose for antivirus, I have to pay suppose 5,000. But if you can provide a antivirus software that is in 500, so that is the opportunity. It's like we can create a tools for monitor or respond to any threats. To detect the threat, you can create a tool that will automatically detect the threat in your network, in your IoT environment, in your cloud, in your personal PC, or in your mobile. So there are lots of opportunities are there. You can create a new IoT vulnerability analyzing tools. You can make a novel software based security tool to protect and monitor the data on the cloud. So these are the domain: cloud security, IoT security, network security, application security. These are the specific discipline of the cyber security. So lots of opportunities are there. Challenge is that how you can make the advanced and affordable tool for the society, for the world. And when you will get a success, you will become a very rich person and you can earn lots of money also. Just a minute. Yeah. So some opportunities, you can create a smart firewalls, anti-spyware, antivirus program for application security. You can try yourself. If you are creative, you are very good programmer, you know everything about the network. So definitely you can make a lightweight encryption technique or tools. Lightweight is required in the IoT environment. You can create a cloud-based security as service solution. Lots of services are already available, but you can also create a novel cloud-based security solution that can be more affordable and more advanced. So two things you have to think, you have to keep in your mind. Whenever you will create a new thing, it should be advanced and affordable for everyone, right? So this is the main, these are the opportunities that you can take the advantage in this time, because in this time we are heavily using the internet. In this pandemic, or not only in this pandemic, after the pandemic we will also use the internet, because number of mobiles and smart gadgets are increasing nowadays. Everyone is having one or at least one mobile, one laptop, either he is a IT student or not. If you are an internet user, everyone is an internet user nowadays, starting from a child to a 60+ person. Everyone is nowadays internet user. So market is very big, opportunities are very high. Just like last two opportunities are, suppose if you are not able to create a tool, you can conduct the cyber security training and awareness. You can start a training or awareness website online. Just like there is a website InfoSec Train. This is the one of the example. Or you can create a new vulnerability management tool, just like there is a tool Quellis. So because in this cybersecurity there are two things: threat, vulnerability, and risk. So you have to create a tool for vulnerability. You can create a tool that can detect the threat and that can mitigate the risk. So for your support, in last 5 minutes, we will have some of the name from India who have started, who have take this advantage, and these are the top cybersecurity startups in India. You can visit Google. There is a name, Karmesh Gupta, who has started a startup in cybersecurity. That name is Y Jungle. You can visit the website and then you can see what they have done. Cetric.com. That is the owner is Sachin Gajjar. It is the Ahmedabad base. Lucidius Technologies, IIT Bombay. Saket Modi is the startup owner. Exploit Hunter, Utkarsh Bhargav. So to motivate you, especially the students or the researcher, these are the Indian names who have taken the advantage of these opportunities, and they are running the company in very profit. Just like especially the Indian antivirus, Quick Heal, Escurite. The name is Kailash Katkar and Sanjay, they started. They have created a antivirus, and now everyone knows the quick heal company and this SQRite, Square Tech, Pandit Pankit Desai and Anand Naik, Security Bulls. So these are the Indian names. So these are the cybersecurity startup in India. These are their logos. Square Tech, Security Bulls, Y Jungle. So this is the just the journey of this Square Tech. In my laptop, in this time, I am using the product of this company, antivirus. Maybe in your PC, you may have this antivirus. I am having this antivirus in my laptop. So see the journey of this. In 2013, they launched this company, and in 9 years, what they have done, in just 5 years, they opened office in US. Just in 5 years, they got the success key. They have opened the office in US from India. So from India, they start the company in 2013 and 2018. They are having an office in US. And what they are doing, they are providing a cybersecurity solution. They are providing an antivirus. They are providing the firewalls. Okay. So when you have a motivation, when you have an idea I have given, and now you have just to think, you have to these are some of the international cybersecurity startup we know very well: McAfee, Norton, Mindcore. So these are some of the very famous international cybersecurity startups. Yeah, thank you from my side. I think I have finished my talk in time. So yeah, ma'am, if anyone is having any question, they can ask.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. The session was a wonderful session, sir. So now we have some questions, sir.
Yeah.
So one by one, I am reading the questions. The questions is given at the chat box. So at the first question, this is from Ms. Shunipa Ghosh of Greater Kolkata College of Engineering and Management. Her question is building a career in cyber security a challenging task in the post-COVID era?
In Post-COVID
era. Post-COVID means after COVID situation.
Okay. Post-COVID. Yeah, post-COVID, it will not happen that we will stop using the internet. We will not stop using the smart gadgets. Scope will be there always, anytime. So if you have an idea, suppose if you want you want to provide some cybersecurity trainings, then you can start a startup. You can, if you have a very good in programming, if you know everything about the computer networks, protocols, database, then you can jump to create a tool that will analyze the vulnerability, that will identify the malware. Just like I have given the example of this Indian company. This is the Indian company. They have started their company with they have opened their office in Delhi in 2014. And how they get the benefits. So in 2013, there was no that type of COVID situation. COVID situation has come in 2020. So before 2020, lots of startups have gained the benefits, and nowadays they are running their company. I think in this COVID time, they are having very good profit.
Sir, I think she want to ask that is there any effect of COVID, this COVID situations, is there any effect of COVID to build the career in cybersecurity? I think she wants to ask.
COVID is providing us an opportunity. Now you can choose this cybersecurity as a startup. If you have a new idea in this time, in this pandemic time, lots of cybersecurity experts are required. I have around weekly, I am receiving the messages. They want the cybersecurity trainer, they want the cybersecurity expert. And in this time, situation is that they are not getting the cybersecurity expert. They are not getting. So scope is more. Scope will increase definitely, because when the 5G will come again, new vulnerabilities will come. We will have a smart cities, and the growth will not stop. Even in pandemic situation, we can, if you have, because in this pandemic situation, the attackers have taken the advantage of this pandemic situation. They have make a fake call, fake SMS. If you have vaccinated, then give your detail. They have taken the advantage of fake Paytm messages. So if you are providing the awareness, if you are having a tool that can protect the society easily, because in this time the cyber criminals are finding a new way. They are using the mobile SMS, fake calls, fake website they are creating, so that they can get the financial benefit. Maybe in the newspaper you have seen so many news. What is happening related to there are some messages are coming. WHO has released this fund. Please provide your details. We will credit some amount in your bank account. I have received that mail on my email ID, but I know it is a fake email. I will not provide my detail. So whenever situation will be normal, it will not be opportunity will reduce. In this time, opportunities, there are lots of opportunities.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. So we have another question, sir. The second question was from Dr. Dipankar Das of Greater Kolkata College of Engineering and Management. His question is, ATM. There is a situation that ATM hackers stole about 2 crore money from different ATM of same private bank at Kolkata 2 days ago, and they used a device that blocks the bank server from ATM.
Right.
And it also happened in other states for National Bank. The investigators could not trace them till now. So his question is, what kind of technology they used for this incident?
First of all, because I have not read that news in detail, because they have used the jammers. Maybe they have used the jammers so that the server could not identify them. Because when the jammer will be there, the identification of your IP will not be able, because maybe because nowadays the digital forensic team and the cyber cell are very much using some digital forensic tools. Maybe whenever they will find a clue, because they will trace with the help of CCTV, or maybe they will trace with the help of IP address, phone calls, lots of techniques they are using. So what technique they have used, there are lots of techniques. I was saying that nowadays cyber criminals are very smart. They are very trained IT professionals. Some cyber criminals are very trained IT professionals. So they are trying to find a new way to do the attack, because they know everything about the network, how to jam the network, how to break the availability first, then they will do the crime. They will hide, just like there is a possibility how they can hide their identity first, then they will do the attack. So with the help of VPN, with the help of different jammers, with the help of different uh, uh, malicious attacks, they have done this. But our cyber cell are also having the experts, or they are also having us digital forensic tools to detect them. Maybe within month or within a week, definitely if they will do the effort, they will take the advantage of white hat hackers, because they will take the help of hackers to detect this type of cyber crimes. So cyber criminals, white hat hackers think just like a cyber criminal, but these are the white hat hacker. These are the ethical hackers. So they will do the hacking for the benefit of police, for the benefit of society. So I hope within a month cyber cell will detect the case and they will disclose what happened.
Okay, so thank you, sir. So there is another question that is regarding malware.
Yes.
So malware generally it can enters into our system. The question was done by Shandipan Shaha of Greater Kolkata College of Engineering and Management. His question is regarding malware, that malware generally enters into our system through malicious email. But
Yes.
is there any other modes of entry for a malware, and all the antivirus that are currently available in the market, are they good enough to detect and remove the malware from our system?
Yeah, nowadays there are, just like whenever sometime we visit a website that is not a trusted website, but that website is providing me, suppose, some free content, some free movie, free game, free softwares, and we download that software. So from that software we are giving our consent ki, we are ready to download, we accept your agreement. So at that time the malware will come, because you have given the consent. You have given your consent ki I am ready to download this software from this website, I have a trust. So with the help, if you are very much aware that ki you will not download any any software, first of all you will check the authenticity of that website. Then there will be a less risk. Otherwise, risk will definitely increase. Just like nowadays, there are lots of websites, they are providing free music. But on that, when we will download a music file or video file, there is a risk from that, with that file, some ransomware will come in your PC. So that's why the cybersecurity awareness is very important. So if you are very much aware about that, we will not download anything from any untrusted website. So knowledge is very important. If you know, I will not install any unlicensed software in my PC. Because whenever I download any unlicensed software in my PC will come in a risk. Sometimes we download that software, some movies free, because free games we download from any untrusted website, then risk will start, because you have given your consent. Then at that time your antivirus is very smart. Sometimes your antivirus will detect, but sometimes your antivirus will allow that file because you have given the consent.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Sir, we have another question from Dr. L. Iswaran, and his question is, I am receiving OTP of many applications. How can I stop it? What kind of technology are they using?
Because your number is shared with them, and that's why You can complain with your, just like maybe you have subscribed some of the website and you have shared your number, so you have to check your email as well as some of the last, you can check your computer, you get browser history, how many websites you have subscribed. Sometimes we subscribe different type of website. It's like they will provide a free newsletter, they will provide a free information, they will then, but what they want our email address and they want our mobile number. So whenever we share our information, then they misuse our mobile number and our email ID. Then they start sending this type of uh, marketing SMS or that. So we have to unsubscribe that. We will, and one precaution is that if we are using the net banking, and then we should have a separate mobile number. We should not share the personal mobile number on social media or over the internet. So if we have provided our mobile number to bank, that mobile number should not be shared on any website. Otherwise, you will receive this type of fake SMS. So for the social media, we should have a different mobile number or different email ID. So those who are using the internet banking, there is suggestion that they should separate their email ID and mobile number from the social media. They should never share the same email ID on the social media and the mobile number. They should use the separate email ID for the financial purpose and separate mobile number and email ID for their social media, because everyone is nowadays on the social media. Sometimes we forget that we should not share our mobile number and email ID, but because they are providing us free content, we will share and we will become the customer.
Okay, sir. So thank you, sir. Thank you for this session. The session was really informative one. So now, on behalf of the Greater Kolkata College of Engineering and Management, we like to felicitate you, sir, with a digital memento.
Thank
as
you.
a token of honor.
Yeah, thank you very much, ma'am.
And sir, it will be provided at your email address.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
So thank you, sir. And now we are at the end of the today's session. So on behalf of Greater Kolkata College of Engineering and Management, I am expressing my sincere thanks to each and every participants for being with us. So please join with us tomorrow at the same time, that is on 3 p.m. onwards at the same Zoom link.
Okay, thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you, sir. Thank you. So have a good day, sir. Thank you.
Okay.